Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to Atlanta Motor Speedway. Tonight's coverage of FSM Customs Truck Series here from Atlanta Motor Speedway. 11 minutes left in practice here tonight. How is everyone out there this evening? Hope everyone is doing well. We're getting ready to go racing here from Atlanta Motor Speedway here. And we take a look at the timing screen here tonight as we're getting ready. Everybody getting ready to go. 10 minutes left in practice. Right now on top of the board. Jeffrey in that number 49 truck on top of the board. Great run there for Mr. Meir. So Jeffrey Meir tops the board right now. Great job for him. Running really well at the moment. Again, I hope everyone is doing well tonight and welcome to tonight's coverage. And it should be a great one here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. It's going to be a lot of slipping and sliding out there tonight. Not a lot of grip here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Track surface is all worn out. How that works out for them this evening. Again, Jeffrey Meir out there on the fastest truck in the practice as we run right now. You see Mr. Meir there in the 9 truck. 9 minutes remaining here in practice this evening. Again, I want to welcome everyone to the stream. We're getting ready to go green flag racing here from Atlanta Motor Speedway in just a moment. Round number 3 of the FSM Truck Series. Should be a fun one here tonight. So as we're getting ready to go once again with the 3rd race of the season, taking a look back here at some of these trucks on track right now. Got Mr. Zach there in the 44 machine. Got back down here in the 8 as well. That Empire Racing machine. Zachary Smith there in the 98 from Thor Sport. Taking a look here. Here's Tim Rivers. That KBM truck out there as well. You should have just over 20 or so trucks out there tonight. Everybody works their way. Of course, Jeremy not hit the track yet tonight. But in our unofficial testing session, or our official practice earlier in the week, Jeremy there was top of the board earlier on as well. Again, 8 minutes left in the practice. Again, we're going to be running 195 laps here, 195 miles here this evening at Atlanta Motor Speedway. That's 195 miles we will be running here tonight. You see the board out there testing right at the moment. Everybody just finishing up their testing sessions here. Taking a look here at some of these guys out here. Meir, of course, top of the board. He's got a pretty, Malley right there with him. Well, Malley just right with him, but 5th place there, 0.2 of a second back. They have a gap through the field. See the 44 there as well. Here is the 3 truck on track. That Goodrich machine as always. Get ready to go racing. 7 minutes left in practice. We're going to go to our national anthem and we'll be right back in a moment.
Boy, these iRacing iFlag cars are fast tonight.
You know, Todd, I guarantee you, Brown, Leonardi, Weaver, Capert, and Pena are all using their products from their sponsor tonight to give them the upper hand over the competition.
Well, how can I get fast like those guys?
Well, that's easy, Todd. You gotta head over to iRacingIFlag.com.
All right, back here at the Speedway here at Atlanta. And before we get going, again, want a big shout out to FSM Customs coming on board, making all this happen and work for us, making the truck series come to you live here on Extreme Sim TV. If you're looking for a button box, anything of the sort, take a look at FSM Customs on Facebook. Ryan will be more than happy to help you out and get you a nice button box to get you going here. And I tell you what, button boxes make all the difference in the world on a sim. Let me tell you, helps you out a lot, especially if you're road style stuff. And also, Slide Job Sales, racing diecast and collectibles, as always, as well. Thank them for coming out, sponsoring the channel as a whole. If you're looking for any diecast, go to Slide Job Sales on Facebook.com. Also, as you can take a look here, FSM Customs, as we talked about coming in, stepping in, and covering the season. These guys, great of Ryan to do that, along with Showbiz Racing Graphics. I just butchered Jacob's name, but anyway, great graphics, great paint schemes from Jacob's company there as well. So here we go. We're going to get ready to go green flag racing here in just a moment. 2 minutes of practice left. And we will get it underway from Atlanta, the 3 machine out there as well, with the 44 there right in tow, coming out of pit road here. Those 2 trucks are going to be strong here tonight in Atlanta. I have a feeling qualifying gets ready to get underway here. Truck's very strong, should be a lot of fun. So let me go ahead and just double check a couple things as we get ready to go racing here tonight. And I tell you what, the thing about it is here at Atlanta, the slick of this track's going to be, these trucks are going to be all over the place all night long. You see the 4, that's out of the KBM stable out there testing right now. 1 minute and 21 seconds left in practice before we send them loose here. Now 1:15, everybody working their way through. 87 right there as well. Look at that beautiful race truck also. That is Mr. Billy there in that 87 truck. Everybody on pit road right now. We're going to have somewhere in the neighborhood of 25, 26 trucks starting tonight's race. You see a little bit of shade over the racetrack. There is the 54 out there as well, finishing up his practice session. Be interesting to see the 97 machine right there with him as well. That's Jordan. Jordan doing a great job in that Toyota Tundra as well. Excuse me, that's a Toyota, right? Yeah, it's a Toyota. I was kind of second guessing myself there for a second. There is the 45 on pit road. The 88 rolling out right now as well. Nicholas there coming out in that Toyota Tundra. Scored 15th on the speed chart right now. If he can turn that around in qualifying. Well, folks, time is out in practice. We're going to go qualifying here from Atlanta Motor Speedway tonight. We go Atlanta Motor Speedway. Now, folks, if I end up losing power or the stream goes down or whatnot, just know that I do have some storms moving in my area, so if I just kind of disappear, that would be why. That in mind. Qualifying starting right now. 4 minutes of qualifying to go out there and get your best lap possible. Let's get your ticker up there for you. Here is your qualifying order. Alan Dobbs out there in the 45. There's the 88 rolling off pit road. There is the 44. Zach there on pit road as well. The first two races we've had in the series been pretty good. Unfortunately, it wasn't here for the last one at Vegas. But I'm interested to see who shows some strength here at this 1.5 miler, because that's the majority of the schedule. And I think you got to have a good intermediate package if you're going to win a championship here tonight, or win a championship this season. The 17 there as well, the 21 on track also. That's Tyler White coming out there in that 21 Articat machine. Looking paint scheme on that machine. I love the look at that car. It looks great. 15 minutes of practice left. Nobody turning in a lap as of yet. See who was able to put it on the pole here. They working their way through. There is, it looks like the 20 machine, 2820. The side number. That is the 20 on track also. Yes, they're doing a great job. The 12. Top of the board right now, Dalton Williamson. 29.857. It's going to be a 29.857. Dalton Williamson there on the pole. Jeff there in second. Jonathan Hurd there in third. Look at Richard right there as well in fourth right now. 31.151 for Mr. Hurd as well. And Jeffrey Meir, top of the board. No surprise there. Automatically to the top of the board in that number 49 machine. Jeffrey Meir, 28.806 to the top of the Truck Series board here in qualifying. Again, full weekend here at Atlanta. We got the trucks tonight, Xfinity cars tomorrow night. They're getting it sorted out. Now, why would you wish somebody crashed there? That's awful mean. Jeffrey's still on pole right now. Dalton Williamson there in second. 5 truck right there. There is a 12 on pit road. And doing a great job. He'll bring that truck down right now. And taking a look back through the field, there's the 54 hitting pit road as well. Michael O'Malley there heading down in that Toyota Tundra. And look on track, there is your 87 machine. And out of turn number 4, Billy Bowerman. Where's he going to be? Crossing the stripe, it's going to be... Oh, Billy, pretty good run there. P10, 30.220. Good run there for Mr. Billy in that 87 machine. But Billy, key number 10 here tonight. Here comes the 13 machine rolling out down the back straightaway. That's Jordan right now in 16th. But he pretty much done with their qualifying laps here. Okay, everybody will bring these trucks to pit road. It does look like Jeffrey Meir in that 49 machine start from the pole here tonight. Like that's a strong truck coming from that stable, guys. Expect that truck to do really well throughout the evening as well. That is Mr. Meir. And we're going to go to a quick commercial break before we get this one underway, folks. Alrighty, back here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, 14 seconds of qualifying. until we are complete. So this one's just about over here for sure. Discord tries to act up on us here. And it looks like Jeffrey will start from the pole. We'll get your starting grid here in just one moment. Jeffrey Meir, great job. He'll start from the pole here tonight. No real surprise there. Jeffrey Meir on pole. Let's take a look at your starting lineup here in just a moment. So, as everybody gets lined up here on pit road, should be fun here from Atlanta all night long. And a lot of slipping and sliding is what I kind of expect. You can take a look there at your lineup as it sets. And I tell you what, Jeffrey Meir doing a great job. Gonna start this thing from the pole here tonight. Jeffrey in that 49 machine. The guy's 195 miles. That's what's going to be the distance here tonight. Taking a look at your track facts here at Atlanta Motor Speedway coming into tonight. Taking a look right here. Look at the air temp. 65 degrees. Pretty cool. And your track temp is right around 81. Still pretty cool. We'll get them going here in just a moment. All right, folks. We'll get ready to go green. All right, folks, and your moderator in the YouTube chat for tonight, Mrs. Francis Stapleton, will be in there doing your moderator work. So be nice, play nice with each other in chat, please. Don't say anything out of the way, or she will put you in timeout. And she won't be afraid to do it, I promise you. So let's not be rude to each other. Let's be really nice, and let's get some great racing underway here tonight. So here we go. Field is off down the front straightaway behind the iRacing pace car. And here we go. Getting ready to go green. Here from Atlanta Motor Speedway. Everybody working their way through, and the ticker will update here in just a moment, folks. As soon as they cross the stripe and take the green. Gonna see how this works out. The 49 on the front row. Jeffrey Meir, great truck. We'll see how that truck fares. So behind the iRacing pace car we go. Here we go. Getting ready to go green here once again. As their double file here. Third race of the season right now. Here we go. Pace car will dive down pit road. Green flag will go in the air. Here we go. Green is out. We're underway. 130 laps here will be completed. And side by side front row, Jeffrey Meir up front right now. Jeffrey Meir leading the way. The 18 on the top side. The 20 there as well. Now they're going at it right now. Down the back straightaway, side by side. Meir on the bottom. The 18 on the top side. And, ooh, Meir already having problems. He's going to drop back. That is not good for Jeffrey Meir. Already having a problem. Dropping back through the pack. That's kind of unexpected for Meir. He's going to drop pretty much all the way back through the field here. And that 9 on the outside of him as well. Look at this. Just falling completely back. From the pole is Mr. Meir. Second lap on the board here already. Wow, I was not at all expecting that, but right now we'll work it back out. Meir falling all the way back. Now he's going to have to figure it out, how to get back to the front. Meanwhile, up front, your race leader right now, Mr. Dalton Williamson in that 18 Craftsman Toyota Tundra. out front and pulling away. 51 right there as well. Jeremy, now we heard rumors Jeremy was really good in practice. Trouble right there out of 4. We seen it coming. The 45's going to go around. He'll catch the truck. Nice save. Holy cow, what a save for Allen. Now the yellow is going to come out. We got one more spinning in the tri-oval. A couple of trucks running into a problem tri-oval here. Bringing the yellow out, and that is going to be Samuel in the one. We'll go take a look at it one more time here. They had all kinds of problems. See the 45 getting turned. It's going to trigger this mess. Around he goes. So yellow is back out once again early on here at the Speedway. 5 of 130 in the books. And folks, we're going to have one more commercial break and we'll be back with you here in just a moment from Atlanta Motor Speedway. And 5 out of 130 complete here tonight. We'll be right back after this commercial break in just a moment. All right, folks, we're back after a bit of a power surge. Sorry about that. 10 out of 130 complete. Sorry about that, but we are back underway here. Jeff right up front as well. That number 20 machine up front, the 18 right there behind them. Dalton doing everything he can. Williamson right there in second, Mirror in third. We just went back green. Taking a look here at Jeffrey Mirror in the 49 machine. Working his way from the back of the pack back up to the front. And doing a good job here inside the top 3 right now for Mirror. 12 of 130 in the books. You're doing a great job. The 51 back here as well, right behind them. Jeremy, and then he's going to have the 87 of Billy right there knocking on his tailgate. 10 and 98 right here together as well. Pretty good battle to 98 right there. That is Mr. Zachary. These guys going at it also. See Mr. Zachary Smith back here. Look at this little battle, the 54 and the 9 of Mr. Michael O'Malley. Mr. Devin back here going at it. They're going to go side by side down the front straightaway. Not missing much up front now. Dalton Williams under attack here. He coming to the back bumper of Jeff here. And what a battle back at the front of the pack. Now, right now, working together here. Right now, up in front, Jeff trying to hold on. He's got the 18 of Dalton right there behind him, and yellow is out. Lap number 14 on the racetrack yellow once again. That is the 12 around in 3 and 4. The contact there from the 24 machine. Again, we had a little bit of a storm surge, electric surge there that kind of knocked everything out of whack for a minute, but we got it all back and under us. That is a 12 machine going for a ride. And yellow back out. And so we'll bring them back down to pace speed. 15 laps complete. We'll see if Jeff heads to pit road here. And Jeff does. He'll bring it down right here. You see him hitting pit road. That 20 machine on pit road. Mr. Jeff Dalton Williams right there in second. Mirror third. Jeremy back here in fourth. And they will hit their box. Again, 16 laps complete here tonight. $16 on the board of 130 complete. Turn them back loose one more time here in just a moment. Race off of pit road. 20 will be the first one off, but it looks like the 13 going to play pit strategy Hilton as well. I got 2 tires. But that 13 machine going to stay out. He's only got 16 laps on his tires. Thinks that it's not time yet for him to come down. He's going to stay out, and he'll assume the race lead. And right now, everybody's fighting through 16 of 130 in the books here already tonight. And right now, out front, Jordan leads the way. Hilton in second. Now Hilton will dive down. That'll leave the 9 machine of Devin right there behind Mr. Jordan and Jeff there as well. So side by side front row on this restart. Jordan, Devin, and Jeff will be third. Dalton Williamson fourth. Jeffrey Mirror scored fifth. Jeremy back there in the 4 machine sixth. Or excuse me, Jeremy there in the 51, not the 4. I was thinking of his teammate, but Jeremy back there in 6. So here we go. Getting ready to go green once again. Restart lap number 18 this time. And Jeff blinking just a little bit there. Jordan will bring them down. It'll be 18 on the board this time by. Here we go. Here we go. Green flag will be in the air. 18 will be on the board.
Green flag, green
Jordan
flag.
out front pulling away, and we're back under green here at Atlanta. Jeff right there to his back bumper. He's going to drop low. 3 wide yellows out already. And it's going to be deep in the pack. That's the 16 involved of Samuel. Yellow is back out. 17 there as well. Wow, just some tires, major tire spin there on the restart. Taking one more look at it. People didn't go, and it just messed this whole start up. And the 17 really getting the worst out of all that mess. Ended up in the outside wall. Yellow out once again. 16 there, quite a bit of damage. But I think really the 17 of Richard got the most damage out of the whole thing. Sitting on pit road right now. And we'll get them all gathered back up. Let's see if we can grab a word with that 17 machine in just a moment. getting them all gathered back up once again. Here we go. Everybody getting grouped back up. We'll turn them loose here in a moment. Grab a word with that 17 truck. There was nothing he could do there. Just gets called in it. Not a thing in the world he could have done differently. Find him here if he's still in Discord. Unfortunate that happened to him. 17, where are you, buddy? There he is. Now that DGR Crosley's stable. Hey man, it's Matt up in the
People
booth.
need to fucking get their heads out of their fucking asses and wait for the green to go, or just fucking go and not stop.
I do apologize about that. Well, that happened. I think we got his point on what he thought about it. Do apologize about the language. So there was his thoughts. I don't even have to give an interview after that. Sorry about the language there, folks. Well, that was unique. So 20 out of 130 complete. Jeff out front. So, lights are on the pace car once again. And we'll get ready to go back green flag racing here in just a moment. All right, here we go. We'll get ready to go back green flag racing in just a moment. Well, Brandon, at least they got captured on screen, right, bud? At least we know. So here we go. 22 and 130 complete. And here we go. We'll get ready to go back green flag racing. Dalton out there with Mr. Jeff at the front of the field. And we will turn them loose once again. 22 of 130 complete. Interesting night already here at Atlanta. 18 and 20 there side by side. We'll get ready to go green once again. Well, what a doozy it's been. So here we go as we get ready to go one more time. And they will be side by side out of turn number 4. It's going to be Jeff and Dalton Williams leading them to green. Maybe we can get them back going here. No problem this time. Here we come. And here we go. Green flag in the air. 23 on the board this time. It's in the air. We're back underway. There's a big shout out to Below the Yellow Line podcast, our official green flag sponsor. And right now, everybody's hanging on. Cole out, Mr. Jeff out front, the 18 machine, and Dalton Williamson in second. Here's third, 98 machine, and fourth of Mr. Zachary Smith. Look at Jeremy trying to fight his way up through there in the 51. Picking up some ground is Jeremy. Trouble right behind him. It's going to be the 41 or 44 round. No caution as of yet. Looks like they're going to let them, race control is going to let them go here No one was on the racetrack. And that's a problem you deal with here at Atlanta for sure. Coming off turn 4, that corner will get you in a hurry. See Mr. O'Malley down here on the inside in the 54, kind of pinching that car to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to make the pass right now for 5th, 6th, or excuse me, 8th and 9th. O'Malley right there as well on the inside. Just past 25 complete. Right now, the 20 truck and Jeff out front. He's got a 1/10 of a second lead. Battle brewing here for the race lead. We get up here to it, taking a look here at the 18 Craftsman machine right there on the back bumper of Jeff. Down the front straightaway once again, everybody battling it out. Single file, a little bit of draft in these trucks. Down the straightaway just a little bit, just a scotch. Then you get down to these corners, these trucks wanting to jump around with you, doing everything you can do to hang on to them. I tell you what, that number 20 machine of Jeff looks pretty stable, along with Mr. Dalton and Jeffrey Muir, who started on the pole tonight. Here comes Jeffrey to the bottom for second. He'll dice to the bottom of the racetrack, side by side through into 1 and 2. Move Jeffrey Muir up to second. Muir second now. Can Jeff do anything to hold Muir back there in that 49 machine? I'm not quite sure he can. I tell you what, Jeffrey was strong in qualifying. He went to the back early on. Now he's fought his way all the way back to the second place position and closing in on Jeff in a hurry. Jeff trying to hang on. 28 on the board this time by Muir right there in the 49. Doing everything he can. He's going to look to the top side just a little bit. He'll fall back on line. And there you have it. Muir's going to get it. Maybe, possibly a run. Here we go. Muir's up top. The 20 up on the bottom. You see the 20 blink out. Muir trying to get that run. Can't do it yet. 18 right there with him as well. Williamson closing that gap down in that Craftsman Toyota as well. Right there in third. Battle first, second, and third right now. So right now, 29 and 130 in the books. Jeff out front. Everybody doing a good job. It'll be 100 laps to go at the stripe this time. Drop back through the field just a little bit. Had a couple of things. There's the 17 back on track after he got that truck fixed. Man, rough break for him. Taking a look at some of these battles around the racetrack. Look at Allen right there in 7th in the 45 machine. He'll jump to the bottom of the 87 of Billy. Billy trying to hold him down there. Not going to be enough. And we'll let that 45 of Allen scoot on through. 31 on the board this time. .31 of the 130 on the board. Allen already up to 6. Not missing anything up front. About 2/10 of a second going to be your gap at the moment. Dropping back here to Jay, you see this little battle here. Jay Queen, Tim Rivers, all these guys right here in the mix as well. At number 4 machine of Rivers, I expected that car to be a little bit stronger, truck to be a little bit stronger tonight. Not as strong as what I expected him to be. 21 of Taylor White there as well in that Articat machine in this group. Taylor White to the bottom of the racetrack. And easy does it. Taylor White trying to pull it off here. Oh, contact with a 97 from Taylor. Trucks in the outside wall. That 98 took the hardest hit. Still green. Smoke pouring out of the 99 machine. And that is Mr. Jay Queen. Registered as a 10. Now he's around on the racetrack. Yellow. Now the yellow flies. Hard impact for the 99 up in turns 1 and 2. Yellow flag back out. There was nowhere for him to go, and he's going to get collected. Man, oh man. Taking a look here. 97 just gets tagged, and when they come through, nothing the 99 could have done that got by it. So Jay Hard in the outside wall, put the yellow back out on the racetrack once again. So yellow is out. He'll come to pit road. Race leaders thinking about it here. Looks like it's going to be pretty much everybody coming down. Penny, the 49, Amir, Williamson as well. All coming down this time to pit road for fresh tires and fuel. I would imagine is what everybody will do here. So in their box, 4 tires and fuel coming right up. Again, we've only ran 35 laps here tonight. FSM Customs Truck Series here at Atlanta. So, oh, really? Around goes Mir out of pit road, trying to beat those cars off, and he just lost it. And he should get his spot back. We'll take a look at that one more time. Mir coming off pit road here. He just tries to get in the gas, and that truck's just going to say, nope, coming around with you, buddy. Man, that's not fun for Mir, but he'll catch it, and we'll keep going. I think he'll get his spot back wherever he came off on pit road there. He should get way back to that position, because he did technically beat him off pit road. And indeed, he's going to get back to his spot here. Be careful. You don't want to run into anything or anybody whenever you're trying to do this. You're back in his spot once again. Thought maybe Mir would get his spot back. Wasn't for sure. There is the 18. 17 truck still out there. Looks like he's going to try to take a wave possibly. But that truck pretty much destroyed. We got his opinion on that incident earlier, so his opinion is duly noted. Let's just put it that way. Back there as well. Folks, we'll get ready to go back green flag racing here in just one moment if we can. And we will see what happens once we do. If the lights will go out on the pace car this time. Try to grab an interview, but I think the lights will extinguish themselves this time. Across the stripe. Indeed, lights are off on the pace car. The 17 will get his wave. We'll get him double file again for a race restart here. Lap number 37, Jeff and Dalton on the front row once again. Pretty much dominated by these true trucks so far. What about the 51 back there? Can he come up, Jeremy come up with something? How about Allen right in the mix as well? And so everybody getting ready to go green. It looks like Jeffrey Mir may have either went back down pit road or received an EOL for spinning out, coming out of pit road. Not sure it's in the rule book, but he has now given up all those spots that he had. So that's not going to be good for Mir in the 49 machine. That'll put him 18th, now 19th position. And here we go, 38 on the board. Green flag will go in the air once again.
Green, green, green.
Green seconds out. And we're back underway here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Back underway once again. Out front, Jeff leads the way. 18 there in second. Dalton Williamson. Jeremy there in third. Alan Dobbs sits in fourth. And we'll continue their way down the back straightaway. Alan Dobbs right now in the 45 sets fourth. Jeremy there in third. But he's fighting their way back through 38 of 130 in the books. A little bit of a battle back here. It's going to be the 45. Oh, easy from the 98. Zachary to the back bumper. That's 22 truck. Easy does it. Wow. And he'll get by him. Otherwise known as the 10. Good Lord, these custom numbers. I swear. Anyway, right now up in front of him, Zachary Smith doing a great job. And right in front of them, the 45 machine as well. In fourth position. And the 51 along with the 18 having a good run here as well. Right with each other in the top three. And coming up on 40 laps being complete here tonight. Still out front. Jeff doing a great job. Dalton second. Allen in fourth. Jeremy in third. Pretty stable at the front of the pack right now. A little bit of side-by-side racing right there behind them. And that is going to be the 9 on the bottom of Devin on the bottom of the racetrack. And they will slot their way through the 88 there, as well as Nicholas trying to follow through. Couldn't do it. He'll stay in line back here in 8th. Michael O'Malley 9th inside the top 10. The 13 machine back here of Jordan as well, having a good run inside the top 10 as well. And right behind them, the 02 machine of Jonathan and Mr. Zach as well, going at it side by side down the front straightaway once again. Headed for 3 and 4. Nice and clear. The 48 or 44 Zach will get. He'll move up to 11th position, looks like. And move the 02 back to 12th. The 87 back here as well with the 2. Or not the 2, the 12, excuse me. And Tim Rivers back here in 15th. Some of the cars back there deeper in the pack. As we scroll through here, some of the field as you see trucks on pit road. 5 machine right there with the 51. Allen right with Jeremy once again. Down the back straightaway. Can he try to make a move on that 51 truck right in front of him? Zachary and Allen and Jeremy, all these guys. Look at the battle for the race lead too. And it's heating up front. That's the 18. Dalton putting all kinds of pressure on Jeff. Literally all over the back bumper right now. Dalton right there with Jeff. Jeff's trying to hold him back there. 45 on the board this time by. And so, where we set right now, 44 on the board, now 45. Who is your picks for tonight? I think Dalton and Jeff, these guys that are up front, Jeremy along with Allen, these 4 trucks, they're going to be extremely hard to beat. The 18 and 51 teammates, of course, right here in the mix. Those trucks are just going to be hard to beat, I have a feeling. They're nice and smooth. Top 4 roughly, you know, a tenth and a half faster than the rest of the field, really. And Williams still battling it out for third and the race lead at the same time. 45 on the inside, the 51 of Jeremy on the outside. Allen trying to take third. He's got it. He'll pull ahead now down the back straightaway. Allen cleared for third. Now the battle for the race lead once again. Here's the 18 machine to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll have to lift up in that Craftsman machine. Couldn't able to get it done. Had to lift. Her wrist sliding up into Jeff there. Jeff got the momentum. And here comes Allen with a ton of momentum to the outside. Will he complete the pass on 1 and 2? He's got the momentum up there. Maybe force that 18 to lift again. He'll do it. Dobbs to second. Great job, Alan Dobbs. P2 here, the 51 machine of Jeremy in fourth. Jeremy right back there in the 51 watching all this go down in front of him. Not quite close enough to take advantage, but right there with them nonetheless as they exit turn number 4. Jeff still leading this one by a couple of tenths. Now battle for second once again. See 18 and 46 going back at it. Dalton and Allen. The more they battle, they're just going to let that race leader scoot on ahead a little bit further each lap. That's exactly what's happening right now. I tell you what, if I'm the 45, I'm talking to the 18 and saying, hey, we don't need to be battling. We're going to let this 20 truck get away from us. Maybe try to line up and just kind of, can't really draft here, but you can line up, not try to pass. And both of you get to run your ideal line here, trying to run that back down your race leader as they go through lap traffic of that 3 truck. 51 of Jeremy is falling off the tail end of these front 3 by just a few tenths of a second right now. Zachary Smith back there as well. You see the 97 machine still on pit road, the 88 right there also. Everybody's starting to get a little bit spread out here at Atlanta Motor Speedway right now. They're getting spread out just a tad bit. We'll see how this plays out tire-wise. We know this track likes to eat tires. We'll see how long these guys can make it. New tire model here on these trucks, so you can blow a tire, folks. Chew these things up too bad. I had it happen a couple of nights ago. We'll see if we have a repeat. I don't think we're anywhere close to the amount of laps to have that problem right now, but side-by-side battle with the 54 Michael O'Malley back in the 9th. Now the 87 truck of Billy right there as well. Jordan trying to fight his way back up through. Jeffrey Mears still back here in 13th. He's got a good truck, but he hasn't been able to work through the pack after that penalty for speeding. And 53 on the board. Or excuse me, pace speed, not speeding there. Taking a look at a couple more trucks go through. That's the 21 truck of Tyler there as well. But back up front, out front of this thing, that's going to be Mr. Alan Dobbs trying to run down Jeff, and it's actually working. You see the 20 truck get a little free out of turn 4. Going to give Alan a big run into 1 and 2. Alan in that 45 truck all over the back bumper of that 20 of Jeff. Jeff trying to hold him back there. But man, if we look at this run that 45's getting, I don't see him holding him back there for long. A big run down the straightaway. Now they'll come back apart a little bit. Dobbs second. Doing everything he can. Jeff trying to keep him back there. Coming up on 55 on the board this time by. Again, halfway at 65 here tonight. Now look at Allen to the bottom of the racetrack of the 20 truck of Jeff. Allen will get down there. Now he's going to try to get clear. Door to door off of turn number 4 right now. Dobbs on the bottom. Basically door to door right now. Both these trucks going out at it. Dobbs on the bottom. You got Jeff on the top side out of turn number 2. And Allen's going to get clear by a nose. Now it's clear to his fender. He can jump up in front of Mr. Dalton if he wants to. He does do that. Lead change once again. Allen out front, back out front in that 45. Allen Dobbs back out in the race lead. Now he'll try to maintain it here through 1 and 2. But oh, got loose. The 20 got him loose into turn 1. Allen did a great job to save the truck. Lead change once again as Jeff gets on through. But man, did Jeff get that 45 loose. And you know Allen cannot be happy about that. You don't want to be doing that at a place like Atlanta. And yellow is out on the racetrack. Big trouble back straight away, and that's Jeffrey Meir getting caught up in it. And man, oh man. Damage to that 49 truck brings the yellow out once again. So Jeffrey will bring it down pit road here. And he's got to be frustrated. Let's see if we can get a word in with him once he gets to his box here. Got that speeding or that pace speed deal. Put him to the back, and that's just what can happen when you get back there. Get back there in the pack, you get caught up into stuff you don't want to be involved in. That is exactly what happened to Mr. Mir. Let him get back to his pit box before we grab a word with him. After 57 laps, that 49, who was so strong, put the truck on pole, now is going to have front end damage. And I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the same truck that we have seen up to this point once he gets it fixed. Down pit road he comes, lap number 58. See if we can get a word with him. See, he had stopped. Into his box here, nice and easy. We'll pull him up in the waiting room here. Hey Jeffrey, Matt, open the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, buddy, tonight's not going the way you anticipated it, my friend.
No, it's not. Had a few issues.
Well, tell me a little bit about what happened there to get you back there in the back of the pack to begin with there.
I was racing to get off pit road first and spun the tires and ended up turning it sideways, and then I just sat there and let everybody go through, and then went back, got in line, and got an EOL for it, I guess. And then I was just racing a little too hard now, and truck wanted to take a right turn into the wall.
10-4, buddy. Well, hopefully you can get it fixed. Best of luck to you going forward, Jeffrey.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought. It was only 25 seconds of damage, so.
Really, it looked a lot worse than that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All righty, buddy. Well, best of luck to you, brother.
All right, thanks.
There you have it from Mr. Mir. So I'm glad we were able to grab a word with him back under caution once again here at lap number 60. Jeff out in the front. Everybody for fresh tires and fuel once again here. No real surprise there. And we take a look here. 72 laps to go in this one. Right now, track temp up a little bit. It's up to 88 degrees. And right now, we'll get ready to send them back green at Flag Racing here in just a moment on Extreme Sim. All right, here we go. Getting ready to turn them back loose again, the 45, along with that 20 machine front row, as we get ready to turn them loose here from Atlanta one more time. Should be a good one here to finish it out. 60 and 130 in the books. And there'll be 71 laps to go when we get to green.
Green flag, green flag.
Green is out. A little bit of wheel spin there from the 45 truck. He'll fall back just a little ways. Again, 70 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Jeff jumps out ahead. Here comes the 51. Along with that 45 and 18 right there behind him, going at it with him as well. 70 laps to go. And look at this battle right now between the 18 and 45 truck. The 8 right there behind him as well. Out of turn number 4 for third. Down the front straightaway once again, pretty much dead even at the stripe. Jeff out front right now. Trying to hang on. The 18 will wash up the racetrack. Williamson trying to hang on. And they are fighting it out. And the 18 machine will jump out ahead. Williamson out front. Jeremy doing everything to pull away from this gaggle of trucks. My googly moogly, man. They're all over top of each other. Look at this, nearly bumping each other down the straightaway. At least 4 trucks in a row here. No space in between them whatsoever. Now the 18 will kind of clip that apron and wash up the track. You seen that front end kind of jerk to the right a little bit. He'll keep it straight. Here comes the number 9 machine. Engine number 9 into the inside line. Devin doing a great job driving that truck in pretty deep into the corner. He'll draw even with that 45 machine of Allen. Allen trying to hang on the top side. 64 to go. 64 on the board. Still side by side right now. The 9 and 45 going at it here through turns 1 and 2. Right near each other this whole way. So Allen right there in that 45 truck. He's going to have the 9 right there with him. Dalton Williamson in the 18, the 51 there, as well as Jeremy. What a battle here so far tonight, folks. And right now, Jeremy trying to close in on Jeff. Can't do it. He's trying to stay right with him, and it's not really working for him like he wants it to in that H18 or 51 Beechcraft machine. And of course, a Cessna is your main sponsor on that truck. And right now, Jeremy behind Jeff there by about 5/10, but he's got a mirror full of his teammate in the 18 truck, Dalton Williamson. Wouldn't expect these teammates to work and race each other this hard, but they are going at it. Dalton Williamson will get back to second. Elling set his sights on the 20 truck in front of him. 66 on the board. Here comes the 45 through as well. And they're going to fight their way to the outside. Here comes Alan Dobbs making it work to the outside of the racetrack here. The 18 up the hill to kind of defend before his teammate takes some of the air off of that 45's nose. And it worked, but here comes Allen right to the bottom again. Nothing the 51 can do to hold him back there. Jeremy desperately trying. Allen's got the run, and he's going to get clear here in just a moment. And he will be clear off of turn number 4. Great job by the 45 truck of Allen Dobbs to take over third here tonight. So Dobbs back to that third position. The 51 will drop to 4th. The 9 back here, look at the 98. Zachary Smith. Nicholas there in the 88. Side-by-side battle here with the 44 of Zach. And the 87. And it's the teammate to that 45 truck. And Zach able to pull up the 8th here. 69 on the board this time by. Right now, still side by side up here between the 8 and the 51 truck. Or excuse me, the 9 and the 51. That 9 almost looks like an 8 at a distance. Here comes the 98 to the outside, though, trying to make it work. He's going to try to get that outside line rolling. Here comes Zachary for a top 5 spot here to the outside of turn 1 and 2. He's going to be alongside through 1 and 2 here and try to get clear. Zachary doing everything he can. Mr. Smith and that 98 to the outside of the racetrack. The 9 on the bottom. These two Chevy voice versus Toyota. One on the bottom line and one on the high side, folks. Battle off of turn 4 down the front straightaway once again. 71 on the board that time by. Taking a look at that 98 truck there as well, up there in the top 5. We'll continue along to 51 there as well. That 51 truck, Jeremy, having a little bit of problems maintaining here early in 4th. Kind of dropping back. 98 Zachary rolling him in just a little bit. The top 3, they're done going to their another zip code up there. That is Jeff up in front. See Jeff there in the 20 machine. And we will continue along here. And you can see that 20 of Jeff just opening up the gap on everybody. 18 right there as well. Allen trying to close in on the 20 of Jeff, but right now 1.2 seconds back is the gap. And kind of falling back a little bit further and further. Side-by-side battle right here between the 98 and the 51 truck. They're going to be side by side through 3 and 4. If you want a Jeremy on the top side, not going to be able to hold Zachary back there. You look at the 44 here as well. Nicholas back here in 7th in the 88. The rest of the field is going to come on by. Michael O'Malley there as well. And Jeffrey Meir in that 49 truck. Everybody fighting their way through right now. And look at that 87 with the 12 right there with him. And Easy does it. 87, 12 side by side. And into 1 and 2. That's going to be Billy. Easy Billy. He's going to make it work to the bottom. Or excuse me, Billy's going to be on the top. He'll hang on. The 24 machine coming along, that's going to be Hilton Young fighting his way through. And Hilton Young there on the bottom right alongside with Billy. Billy trying to hang on the outside. And right here is Scott. And side by side right now. I'll get back single file. 20 machine out front. Pulling away from the field 7/10 of a second right now. Right now out in front, Jeff leading the way. 45 machine of Alan Dobbs in second. And they will continue along here 8/10 of a second. Separates the two of them to 18 there in third. And that's the way they run. Let's do our first crank it up of the night here at Atlanta Motor Speedway in the FSM Truck Series.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Yellow out on the racetrack as we've seen the battle through the 98 and 44 there, and looks like that's Jeff getting collected with a lap down truck. Bringing out the caution that your race leader in the outside wall. Are you kidding me? Oh no. Pushes up a track and just nothing he could do. Gets collected in the right rear. A dominant truck for Jeff. He's going to end up in the garage. And we'll go to the garage to grab a word with him in a moment. He's not going to be happy. Going to give Alan Dobbs the race lead. Man, oh man. Oh. The 20 truck had such a strong run going here. Oh, that is no good at all. Man, oh man. See if we can find Mr. Jeff out of the Young Motorsports stable. And we will see here. Hey Jeff, Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yep.
Alrighty, man. You had a dominant truck. He was out front. What happened there, bud?
Well, the 17 car didn't lift, and he was a lap down, so he needed to lift. And while I was passing him, I was loose, so I got up a little bit, and he never left, so spun me out.
The truck pretty much done there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm done. Blew the engine, so had to do.
Alrighty, buddy. Well, best of luck to you next week. You had a dominant truck here tonight.
Yeah, thank you, buddy.
Alright, there you have it. Well, let's play fair here. Let's grab the 17 truck, see what he has to say. Can find him down here. Now, last time we done this, I didn't put him in the waiting room, and that was a horrible idea. So this time around, I think I'm gonna, if I can find him, he might be out of TeamSpeak now. I don't see him anywhere, or Discord. I don't see him in Discord anywhere. 82 laps complete. We'll get ready to go green once again. Just a moment. Alan Dobbs is going to be your race leader right now. Smith in the 98 truck in second. Dom's out there with the lead. Looking back here, the 44, they're in third as well. Taking a look at the 88 also. And let's see if we can grab a word with Mr. Alan Dobbs here. If we don't go back, if the lights don't go off on the pace car this lap. Gonna be my kind of worry. Alan having a great run here tonight. Alan Dobbs there in that 45 machine. Let's see if the lights go out on the pace car here or not. If they don't, we'll grab him and get a word with him. What a race it has been here tonight, guys. It's been a great race. 83 of the 130 in the books. And we'll continue along here. And the lights are off. So lights are off on that pace car. We'll get ready to go back. Green flag racing, lap number 85 on the board this next time by. Throw the green flag back in the air once again here. Right now, getting ready to go back. Green flag racing. once again. Now here we go. Lights are out on the pace truck. It'll be 85 on the board when the green flag waves. Once again here from Atlanta Motor Speedway. Green flag in the air once again. The Below the Yellow Line podcast green flag back underway. Great start there. 85 on the board this time. And again, the 45 will jump out ahead. Zachary Smith right there in the 98 runs second. Right now third, the 44 of Mr. Zach having a good run as well. Here comes the 88 down the back straightaway. Nicholas closing the gap. Look at that 8 machine there as well. A little bit side by side behind them. It's a 51 of Jeremy trying to work his way through the pack here. Back up towards the front in that 51 Cessna machine. Jeremy desperately trying to work his way through. He'll get to the outside of the 8 now. The 8 will go to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to give him plenty of room. And side by side down the back straightaway here. And Jeremy doing a great job maintaining the momentum on the outside. They're off of turn number 4. He'll get clear now to the bottom. Jeremy slicing through the pack of cars like they're butter right now. Headed for 1 and 2. He'll jump to the outside of that 88 Toyota Tundra. And Nicholas trying to block him, but it's not going to be enough. Look at the 51 just moving on through. We'll fight back through once again. Jeremy on the top side, the 88 on the bottom. Jeremy trying to hold the speed enough to get around that 88 machine. Right now they'll fight their way through. Here comes the 51 machine of Jeremy to the bottom of the racetrack. And Jeremy would get clear. Trying to at least, not able to do it yet. Jeremy doing everything he can. Look at this though. Nicholas fighting back on the outside here. Doing a great job of it. And side by side through 3 and 4. And these guys are going at it here for position. 90 out of 130 laps complete. Look at that. The 51 of Jeremy washes up the racetrack. Really having to cut that truck to the bottom to stay underneath of him. Man, that could have been huge. He'll hang on here right now. 90 of 130 in the books. Will be 40 laps to go, folks, here from Atlanta Motor Speedway. Jeremy still fighting to try to pull ahead, not able to do it as of yet. And this is a heck of a battle on the racetrack right now. Here comes the 18. Dalton Williamson trying to follow his teammate through. He'll get to the inside. He'll kind of stall out here side by side down the back straightaway. Nicholas to the outside of him. Side by side they are. Nicholas and Dalton and all these guys right here. 92 on the board. And 192 out of 130 complete right now. Look at the 8 back there as well, trying to fall back just a little ways. And he will, and right below him, that 24 truck, yeah, having a good run, and Mr. Young on the bottom of the racetrack. Young doing a great job here tonight. Well, folks, we're going to do one more Crank It Up here tonight, and then we're going to be going to the green here or going to the checkered here at Atlanta. Back here once again, Atlanta Motor Speedway. Right now out front, that 45 machine still leads the way here and doing a great job. Battle now is going to be for second. And man, if we don't get any more cautions, I believe Allen's got this one in the books. He's got such a great lead. You see the battle now between the 44 and the 98 right there for second. That's Zach and Zachary. That's Smith back there behind him, going at it right now. 99 will go on the board this time by. Now they'll fight their way through down the front straight away. And I'll tell you what, it's been really impressive just how strong Allen's truck has been. Now two teammates up there in the front. Been a really strong showing for those two up there as we're coming down to 30 some laps to go. And we'll fight our way through here once again down the front straightaway one more time. Zachary Smith right there behind him in the 98. Then you got the 18 machine of Dalton Williamson. As we're coming to 30 to go here. A little bit of a three-car battle. Jeremy Nicholas and Hilton. Actually, Hilton will jump to the bottom. That's Young to the bottom of the racetrack here. Lap 101. 101 laps on the board out of 130 here tonight. And right now they're going to be side by side through 1 and 2. The 24 will pull ahead. And nice and easy does it. Now the 88 is going to have to hold off the 8. Look at the 51 up there of Jeremy. Still inside the top 5. Not quite as strong as what I thought he was going to be here tonight. But nevertheless, a good top 5 run. And look right there as well, that Taco Bell machine, or that number 8 machine of Scott right in the mix as well. Great. Right now they'll be single file. You see the 18 on the apron down there. And these cars, they're losing their grip. You can see them all sliding around side by side battle right there as well. Right there for position, and they will maintain it into 1 and 2. Side by side. Let's see if the 8 can get clear. He cannot right now. 104 on the board this time. And right now, still right with one another. And these guys having a great battle here. Nobody really edging ahead just yet. And they're going to maintain one with each other. And they're doing a great job side by side. Now the 8 will get clear. Nice move by the 8 and move ahead of that 49. Ooh, a little bit of contact there maybe. They'll keep it straight here as we're coming to 25 to go. Well, everybody hanging on a 2-second gap up front. You're not missing anything there. We'll hang on a little bit of battle right up in front of this little 3-car tango. And that's going to be the 51-24 up there going at it. Pretty good run as well. Got 106 laps in the books here tonight. We're coming just at 25 to go here. Guys still going at it. Look at the 8 trying to hold off the 49. Mr. Mir on the bottom. Still with that damage on the truck. He's worked his way back in the top 10. He doesn't have the strongest truck as he did when he got the pole earlier tonight. Man, he's really been able to fight back into the top 10. Great night for Jeremy. Taking a look there at the 88 of Nicholas. Hilton Young there as well. They'll fight their way through once again. And right now the 24 truck right there behind Jeremy in the 51. Still a 3-car battle right behind them, going at it down the front straightaway. Nice battle back here, and that is actually a really good battle. 5th, 6th, and 7th. Mirror right there in the mix of that little scrap. Great battle right now. And down into 3 and 4. Mirror right there with him. And off of turn number 4, 110 laps on the board. Look at Jeffrey on the bottom of the racetrack trying to pick up another spot if he can from the 88. That would move him up into 6th, and he does. Nice run by Jeffrey. Ooh, the 8 out of shape back straight away. He'll hang on to it. Nice save as we're coming to 20 laps to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. So 20 to go here. Everybody's still single file. Not missing anything up front. It's a 3-second gap. Everybody's still maintaining here. Look at the gap here between the 9 truck back here in 10th. A little bit of damage on that truck. The 02 back there, Jonathan as well. And also the 87 truck of Mr. Billy. Trucks on pit road, couple of them coming down as we're 27 laps into the stint. I thought they could go a lot further than that, but a couple of trucks on pit road. Now the question will be, how far can your leaders go before they hit pit road? Right now it's Dobbs out front, 30 laps in this stint for him so far. Right now they'll hang on 19 laps to go here. And it is going to be the 54 machine right there with the 8. That little battle still going on. That's Scott and Michael O'Malley going at it with 18 laps to go. Getting 31 laps on these tires up front. Up in front of them, it's going to be a side-by-side battle. That's Jeffrey Muir moving up into the top 5. Look at that. That truck involved in an accident early. Able to get that earlier and able still to get that truck into the top 5. What about a run for a Jeffrey Muir top 5 right now? And we'll continue along side by side behind them as well. Trucks right here. You see this little battle. That's the 54 and 8 and the 88 still going at it with 17 laps to go. Now my question is, can your leaders make it all the way on fuel and tires? Alan Dobbs out there, he's got a 4-second lead coming to 16 to go. Alan and Willie lifting out of the truck last time by. It's a 32-second lap. 2 seconds slower than his fastest. A 2-second slowdown in 33 or so laps. That's pretty significant slowdown on the lap time here. 65 across the stripe this time. Easy does it. 16 to go here. Now 15, Allen out front. Zach back here in second. He's going to have Zachary Smith just a couple of truck lengths behind him. To 14 laps to go. Jeffrey Muir is still trying to run down the 51 truck to try to get fourth out of all of this. Muir with a really great comeback here tonight after getting a penalty for not maintaining pace speed and then getting caught up in an accident. Muir doing a great job here making a comeback. Alan Dobbs out front. So teammates out front, Alan and Mr. Zach doing a great job pulling away. 44 into 45, 13 laps to go this time by. It's going to be 36 laps on his fuel run here so far. If he can hang on for another 13, it'll be a win here from Atlanta for Mr. Dobbs. Right now the 44 and 98 right there behind them. Still having a nice little battle, but it looks like Zach there in the 44 is going to pull away from Smith there in the 98 just a little bit. Right behind them, that's going to be Jeremy there with Jeffrey Muir as well. And you see everybody's kind of spaced out down the front straightaway. Now the 8 is right there of Scott as well. 11 laps to go. Now 11 to go at the line this time by. And it's been such a smooth race for some of the guys at the front of the pack. It's unreal. Allen, everything has went his way. Now coming to 10 laps to go in that 45 truck. As long as he doesn't have a yellow, pretty much got this one wrapped in a bag. Off of turn 4, he'll see 10 to go at the line. They'll fight their way through. Now, right now, Zach, they're in that 44 truck trying to close the gap down on Dobbs. Right now, 8 to go this time by Zachary Smith right there behind him. And taking a look there as well, that's going to be Mr. Jeremy in that 51 truck. Great run, but look at Jeffrey Meir closing down on 4th. He has literally made the comeback drive, I would almost say, of the season with the night that he has had. And probably going to get a good top 5 out of it, to be honest with you. Be a good run there for that 49 machine. A single file once again. There's a 98 in the 51. Going at it here through 3 and 4. Alan Dobbs out front. 6 laps to go here. At the stripe. There it is, 6 laps to go. Alan Dobbs out front. Doing a great job. He's got a pretty big gap over his teammate in the 44. Looking behind him, the 51, though, able to work his way to 3rd. Great job by Jeremy, up to P3 now. I think it's going to be a little too late to do anything with the leader. But look at Jeremy up into 3rd. Now trying to run down Zach. And Yellow is out, and this will change everything. Yellow out on the racetrack. And it's the 87 going up and over and doing the hokey pokey and going all about, I think. Holy cow, what an incident. And he just played a game of Twister, I think. We'll take a look at the yellow, at the what caused the yellow prior to the Twister truck moment. And what in the actual is that? Alright, so guys, I'm going to be your funny broadcaster for a minute, so here we go. The 87 truck washes up the track, and then a UFO just picks the side of the truck up and around he goes, and up and over, and the UFO just sets him back down. There we go for a tinfoil hat conspiracy theory. 87 truck, a Billy just got abducted by aliens. And now they're trying to suck him up into the air once again. Oh, now he's got hydraulics on the truck. What in the actual is going on here? Wow. Let's get a word with the 87 truck right quick. I've got to get a word with him. We got to have some fun with him. Hey, Billy, Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Hi, Matt. How you doing?
Well, I was wondering if they installed hydraulics on your truck, if the UFO tried to lift you up in the air. What in the world happened there?
I just come off turn 4 to the tri-oval and just popped a tire. The car started pushing a little bit more excessive at the end here because we ran, a lot of laps on the tire just like everybody else. But, just pushing a little hard. I just kind of blew it, popped it up, man. I was hoping it would last the whole time.
Well, I want to let you know something. You just made history, sir. You're the first truck or car since the new tire model to pop a tire, and I talked about it a little bit, didn't think it was going to happen. I was up here thinking you got hydraulics installed or the aliens were picking the car up because it looked like something else.
I didn't know what happened. I swear I said I wasn't close to the wall and there was nobody behind me. So it was definitely a tire pop, and first time we've seen it. So hopefully we can get it changed and kind of get back in a position to at least maybe a couple spots.
Well, unfortunately, buddy, that happened to you, but we'll let you go. Hey, at least we solved the conspiracy, right?
Correct. Someone says you blew it on purpose. Nah, I didn't.
Alrighty, man. Have a good one, brother.
Thank you. Great job up there at the tower.
No problem, my friend. Thank you very much, man. All right, we'll get ready to go back green flag racing here in a moment. First time I've ever seen that. That's a they need to work on that animation. They called it animation a little bit. If I could talk. Oh man. Yeah, I noticed that his mic level was way up. I was trying to get it down for you a little bit louder than Fox News show. Oh my god. Oh man. Anyway, we're gonna get ready to go back green flag racing, and I'm not gonna touch it. I am gonna touch it. Will, was the driver louder than Alex Jones? Was the driver louder than Alex Jones? That's all I've got to say. As we get ready to go back green flag racing once again, I will adjust driver volumes for next week a little bit. I'm going to figure that out. Everybody made a pit stop while I was busy goofing off with the aliens and hydraulic systems. So we'll get ready to go back green flag racing one more time. And here we go. We're going to get ready to go green down the back straightaway one more time. Out front, it's going to be Dobbs, Young, front row, Jeremy, Zach. That's the way they're going to put it right now. And we'll get ready to go back green to flag racing once again. Here we go. Restart coming. The 45 of Dobbs has led the way. He had this one won. Now he's going to hold off for a restart. Here we go. Green flag is out, and we are underway. Tire spin behind them. That's the 44 outside wall. They're beating and banging. But out front, Dobbs, he's going to pull away here. Right now in second, it's going to be the 98 to 51 blinking in and out just a little bit here. Now we'll go down the back straightaway once again. White flag will fly. Here we go. The 45 machine Dobbs out front, white flag in the air, the white flag waves. And here we are, the FSM Customs white flag in the air. And out front, that's going to be Alan Dobbs with the race lead through 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway one more time. Alan Dobbs out front right now. Zachary Smith trying to run him down. He's going to run out of time. Side-by-side battle back here as well. Coming to the checkered this time. Checkered flag's going to wave. Dobbs off of turn number 4. Brings the 45 to the checkered. Side-by-side for third. And that is going to be Mir. What about that coming home third? No, O'Malley. O'Malley got third. Mir got put back to fifth. So O'Malley third here tonight. What a way to finish it. So here we go. We're going to grab your interviews here in just a moment. Mr. Alan Dobbs out front with the win here tonight. Congratulations to him. Let's get a word in with him in just a moment. I am going to adjust audio volume just in case, guys. Be a good broadcaster. There, I'll adjust it for you. All right, let's get Mr. Alan Dobbs up here. All right, Mr. Alan Dobbs, you got a copy on me, brother?
Yes, sir. How are you?
I'm doing good, brother. You're going to come home with the win tonight, man. What a performance out of the team here this evening, buddy.
Yeah, thank you so much. We had a great night, had a great setup. I'm sorry for my teammate. He got kind of checked up on the guy on the outside. Took two. He should have been up here with me, but we had a good night.
Yeah, it was a great run. He did get checked up there, but man, talk about that. You had the big lead. You were fine. Truck blows a tire of all things. Yellow
Right
flag
in
comes
front of
out.
me too. That was so
Yeah.
scary.
I will say the animation for a blown tire may or may not need to be worked on a little bit. iRacing.
I'm gonna agree. I don't know what's going on with that.
I mean, it looked like aliens were invading or something, but nevertheless, you somehow avoided the alien invasion and come home with the win here tonight.
Yeah, it was kind of a long road. We got kind of turned there early, went to the back, and passed the guy for the lead, and he turned us, but he got into it with that lap car there, and I was sorry to see that. He had a really fast truck, but it opened the door for me, and we got it done.
All right, Dobbs, nice job, brother, bringing her home with the lead or with the win here tonight. Congratulations, my man. Anybody you would like to thank?
Yeah, just give a shout out to my team owner TJ. He's always cheering me on in Twitch chat, and all the guys that watch me at AWD_racing. I appreciate all of them.
All righty, buddy. Well, again, congratulations on the win here tonight, buddy.
All right, thank you.
All right, buddy. We'll see you next week, my friend.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see if we can grab P2 up here in just a moment. Mr. Smith coming home second. Grab Mr. Smith here. Where may he be? There he is. Come to the waiting room just a second. Smith there in second. Look at O'Malley coming in third here tonight. Great run for O'Malley as well. There he is, Mr. Michael O'Malley. Get him up here as well. Everybody having a pretty good run here tonight. Mr. O'Malley, you got a copy on me, buddy?
Yeah, got a copy.
Well, good run for you here tonight, brother. You're going to bring her home P3 here this evening.
Oh, man. I mean, first finish in the top 10 even. So I got to thank Brandon Andrews, best crew chief ever. Jacob Schorber for giving me the opportunity. But also, Rich Ketch, he's my teammate. I know he was DQ'd, but he's a great racer. He's got his head in the right place. And just thank the people behind me. The setup was great. Jeff Meyer raced great there. We did some setup work this week. But yeah, I got to thank everyone behind me.
Alrighty, buddy. We did a great job. And I got to say, Mr. Brandon Andrews might be one of the best in-race reporters for the channel I've ever had. He's good in the text chat, man. He'll let you know what's going on.
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, fuel strategy, pit tire management, things that I never would have even been able to manage myself. But yeah, we're coming to that last lap and saw Jeff go low. I split the gap between the two cars and tried to pass him on the outside as best I could.
Alrighty, man.
P3. Yeah, good. Thank you guys.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks.
All right, there we go, Mr. O'Malley there coming home. And let's grab Zachary up here in P2. We did it backwards. Hey, Zachary, you got a copy on me?
Yeah, how you doing, Matt?
Well, man, you come home P2 here tonight, my man.
Yeah, I had a nice, fast, long run car. Just had to stay clean, which I did. I think I started like 25th or something like that.
Yeah, you started pretty far back there, brother.
Yeah, I wasn't going to put down a queue time. I just wanted to see how things played out, see if we got some nice long green runs or it was a caution fest. So ended up working out in my favor. I'll take it.
Alrighty, man. We did a great job. What's your plan moving on to next week there, bud?
Actually, I don't think I'm racing next week. I'm just standing in for Thor Sports. So shout out to Alexander Pelican for letting me drive the 98 this week.
Alrighty, man. Well, you did a great job. You got anybody you'd like to thank?
Just the teammates I raced with tonight and Alexander for letting me drive. And you've put on a great broadcast.
Yeah, I appreciate it, brother. Have a great night, my friend.
You too.
Alrighty, my man. Have a great one, bud. All right, let's get Mir up here if we Jeffrey Meyer. Jeffrey, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Yeah, I do.
Well, there for a moment there, buddy. I thought you were going to make it back to a top 3, my friend.
Yeah, I tried my hardest. I just kept shooting myself in the foot.
Well, I tell you what, it was a crazy night nonetheless.
It was fun driving through the field 3 times.
10-4 on that, brother. At least you didn't have somebody wreck you at Daytona, like somebody here in the booth did at Daytona. Cough, cough, nobody knows that. But I did wreck Mr. Jeffrey at Daytona like an idiot. But, Jeff, at least you didn't have nobody wreck you tonight, brother.
Yeah, it happens. It's all part of it. We learn.
if I remember correctly, either I was pushing you and totally turned you around, or I got up into you, or either I did it 2 races in a row. I don't even remember, but Jeffrey here was not a happy man.
No, I might have got a little mad at you. You know, you were in the outside lane, and I was down on the bottom, and there was 2 lanes between us, and you just lost it and came down and hit me, and that's. I was just trying to give you room, and that's what ticked me off. But we talked about it. We're good.
10-4, brother. Now see what happens if everybody in the comment section has ammo now. When I mess up in the broadcast, they got something to throw at me now. See
Oh
that?
yeah,
See, that's why I did that. Now they got some ammo.
yeah. Go watch it. He's gonna go out there and wreck Meyer again.
That's great. Well, buddy, you have a great night. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Like to thank FSM Customs for sponsoring the series. Jacob Schuba for putting the league on, and you for doing the broadcast. You do a very good job. It's fun listening to you in the booth, and
All righty, buddy. I appreciate it. Actually, that means a lot coming from you. It really does. I appreciate that, Jeff. I really do.
yeah, it's good to hear you broadcasting. You do a good job. It's fun listening to you.
All righty, buddy. Well, I'm going to let you get on out of here, my friend. Have a great evening, sir.
All right, let's see if I can do a little better tomorrow night.
10-4, buddy. All right. Who else do we want to broadcast or interview? Let's see. Is the 88 available for an interview? Well, I will go find out. Some of the guys are not expecting me to go post race this long. It's a little bit sparring, but he is down here. Hey, Nicholas, you got a copy on me?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, buddy. Well, the chat wanted me to interview you. I'm here. How was your night, buddy?
It was good. I was definitely up and down for sure. The truck, I didn't really expect us to have that long green flag run at the end, so the caution with about 5 laps to go kind of saved me. And that last restart was probably the craziest thing I've ever done on iRacing. Dodged about 3 wrecks to go from P8 to P4, so it was definitely a good night.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I missed most of it because I'm with the leaders, but we may go back and take a look at that here in a moment. Matter of fact, we will. 3 wrecks on the last lap, huh?
Yeah, we dodged the one on the green flag restart initially. I think the 4 down. Not too sure how me and the 54 didn't lose it there. And then I believe going around the neck coming out of I think Jeffrey Meyer, he barely saved it passing another car, which kind of put us in position to get around him and kind of run the 54 pretty close. It was it was pretty fun.
All right, we're going back here. We're going to check this out. We're back at the restart, folks, so we'll check out what he went through here. And while we got him in the booth, so it was a heck of a night for you then, buddy.
Yeah, it was up and down. I think I went down to P14, P15. That's where I started. Got up to top 10 and went back down and ended up back up again. So I really enjoyed the green flag run, though. It was a really good race.
Yeah,
a lot of guys give and take.
10-4 on that, buddy. Well, best of luck to you going next week, my friend.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Matthew.
No problem, buddy. Best of luck next week, my friend. All right, well, let's take a look here, guys. Let's see what he's talking about. Apparently, he had missed a ton of mess here. Let's see. Yeah, they get checked up. He gets by that. Bounces off a couple other trucks. Man, oh man. That was a heck of a start to the final lap right there. Or final restart. He's going to come through. He's doing a great job. It's a good job getting through that first stack up. Oh, what a job. That was a hectic night for the 88, I'm sure. There in that Toyota Tundra. Could have been a lot worse. As we're replaying the end of this one from his perspective. Man, oh man, oh man. Wow. Great racing back here. They were side by side. They got a lot of checkup going on. now still right with each other. Now, this turn 4 is going to be nuts. You see Mirror down there on the bottom. Or, sorry, Meyer. Back on it. Jeff's going to want to kill me again. Man, what a finish there it was for that third spot as we're taking a look at it now. Well, there we have it. Well, folks, I tell you what a night it was. Seems just a little bit of the racing action that we seen back there in the pack coming to the checkered. And I believe this will make it the longest post-race show I've ever done. Literally everybody's pretty much going from Discord. But thanks for everybody coming out here tonight. What a night it was at Atlanta Motor Speedway. We got more tomorrow night with the National Series. Guys, we will see you tomorrow evening from Atlanta in the Rapid Fire National Series. Congrats to everybody finishing top 3 here tonight. Everybody that finished. What a race it was this evening at Atlanta. Until next time, everyone stay safe. God bless and have a great night.